Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, Kuri, you've gone to Grandma's house, or
Yes, so I'm
mother-in-law's
heading
house.
over. So they told me that she climbed out the window and ran away. So I'm going to go around the back to where the window is.
Well,
It's
hold
so
on.
much easier. Yes.
First, as you approach, you go through that little weird pathway behind all the shrubbery, and you find Grandma out the front door. And she squints and covers her face at you and goes, "Hello there! Hello!"
Hello, madame. And I give my lowest, deepest bow. I must say, this is the greatest of pleasures to meet you. I've heard so many good things about you from Desmond and Lizzie, and to actually meet you in the flesh, I must say the excitement is palpable.
Oh, excellent. Why don't you come inside? I'll make us a cup of tea, and you can tell me all the good things you've heard about me.
Yes, Desmond left me in charge of getting everything ready for you. I think
Oh, come,
they
come
got
now.
you
There was always a
they
cup of...
were expecting you tomorrow. And
There's
so
always
all
time
the
for a cup of
preparations were
tea.
making.
There's always time for a cup of tea. Nonsense. Come inside.
All right, then. Uh,
She waddles her way inside, motions for you to sit on one of the chairs, and goes, "Oh, before I forget," she walks over to this other large chair and pulls up a sweater and goes, "I've knitted you a sweater." It's 115
sight
out.
unseen. I can't wait.
Would you like to try it on?
Nothing would make me happier on this day of all days.
She hands you the
Oh,
sweater.
look, is that a reindeer?
No, no, that's an elk. Right
Ah.
next to the bunny rabbits.
Yes.
That right there is a butterfly, and if you look on the back, there are some sprites and pixies. They're wonderful fellows.
I see. I see. Were you following a pattern, or did you just envision all this yourself?
Oh, when you've been knitting as long as I have, your hands do all the thinking for you. I actually knitted this in my sleep. I just woke up and it was done. Looks about your
Yes, yes, you don't have to
size.
tell me about talented hands or doing things in your sleep. That's amazing. Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, yes. Do try it on. I'll go get you some tea. And she goes off towards the kitchen.
Okay. I wonder when my staff is going to arrive.
Do you try on the sweater?
I'll try on the sweater for her.
Okay. As long as you are wearing the sweater, you are moderately encumbered because you are just so sweltering hot. It's just unbearably hot.
Yes.
And it's a nice wool sweater that she's knitted.
Funny
for
how
you.
she's knitted it for me when she's never met me or knew my existence.
I mean, I don't know if it fits you properly. What's your size? No, wait, no. She knitted it for
I'm
Morton.
tall, but
Yeah,
slim.
she knitted it for Morton Bixby, so it's way too big for you. It's like unbelievably too big.
Like a giant wool dress.
Yeah,
When did she knit it for Morton Bixby?
in her sleep, man.
Massaged her feet. She was dreaming about me. Oh, wow.
She comes back with some piping hot tea and sets it down before you. She sits in her chair in her nice floral dress. You know, she's not really even sweating. She goes, "It's good that you're here. I was getting a little lonely. You know, Lizzie never comes to visit. I think it's because that Desmond tells her not to. He's not very good for her, you know, and he's not a shrewd businessman. My late husband, Randall, was a fantastic businessman, and I really think Desmond could have learned a thing or two from him, but sadly he passed away."
You know, you may be right. I don't know if he's the best of businessmen, but to his credit, he is always willing to listen to Lizzie, who gives him sage advice, sage, I tell you, on how to run things. That is the one thing I've noticed about him, is you're absolutely right. He is definitely not, as sharp as could be, but he's always had the wisdom to listen to your daughter.
Well, I've been telling him for decades now that that's what he should be doing. It's about time he listened to me.
And I think your wisdom has sunk in. I think he's absorbed it. You've
Yeah.
really guided him well.
I seem to have misplaced my glasses. Could you help me find them?
Her glasses like on her head or in her pocket or something.
No. Give me a perception check.
All right. Worst stat, of course. 7. Wow.
You literally cannot find. No, you can't find the glasses anywhere.
With 23, I couldn't find the glasses?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. She insists that you help her find them, though.
I will. I wonder if they were upstairs. Let me go look, and I'll go look upstairs for where this room is.
Thank you, but I used to be able to do stairs, but not since my hip went out. The clerics fixed it, but it's never been the same.
I wouldn't dream of making you scale those miserable stairs. I shall go take a look at that for you.
Okay. You head upstairs.
I'll go up to look for Leila's room.
All right. There are 3 doors.
Just out of curiosity, did she have one of those? Did the mother have one of those rings too? That we're guessing they were probably the heat resistance rings.
You don't see any rings on her fingers.
Okay. Was just curious.
There are 3 doors at the top of the staircase.
3?
3.
Huh. All right. So, do any of them have sign that say
we left Lizzie's door.
"Stay out"? Leila's room.
No.
No admittance or anything like that.
I think we left Layla's door open.
Oh, okay. One of the doors is wide open, and you can see a child's room
Okay,
inside.
I'll go in through that door.
Teenager's room. Sure. The window's open. There's a set of sheets that have been tied into knots that hang out the back.
All right, I will close the door, and then I will climb down the sheets.
You ditch Grandma downstairs. You make it
After
down.
making sure that they're secure enough to hold me.
Okay. Give me, because you're still wearing the sweater, so just give me a climb check. You're moderately encumbered. That gives you a pretty heavy penalty to your climb checks. I don't know what it is. But you also have a rope, which gives you a pretty strong bonus to your climb check. I'm just going to say the 2 of them. Encumbered is -5. Oh, no, it's only -10 for encumbered. And +55 for... So you're at +45 to your climb check. Is that an auto pass?
I'm rolling D100s.
Yeah.
What am I adding, or what am I subtracting? I have no
D100,
idea.
and you want to roll equal to or below your stat plus... What is your climb stat?
I don't have. I'm not a thief.
You're not a thief! Why do I always think that you're a thief? I guess it's because you're a rogue, but you're not a thief.
No, he's a priest.
No,
He's a cleric.
I mean, he's a dashing rogue of a man.
My theory is that if a 13-year-old wannabe mage student can climb down these...
She was wearing a sweater.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You got it, easy peasy. You make it to the bottom, sweating through your
All
sweater.
right, what's it like down here around this area?
Dirt, some grass.
Is there like shade anywhere? Is there a nice shady tree I can like get out of the sunshine and take the sweater off?
The tree provides. I'm sorry, the house provides shade from everything else.
We said there's like a beautiful,
it's
nice area.
There is a garden. There is indeed a tree that you can talk to.
Excellent.
I swear to God, Corey's gonna die one of these days, and I'm gonna be so happy about it.
All right, so I'll go over to the tree. Well, hello there.
It's
What kind of a
so
tree is it?
warm. It's a birch. No, it's not a birch. It's an oak.
It's an oak. All right.
It's.
I
so
imagine you've seen quite a few summers, winters, and years like this. It's absolutely hot, and I will definitely see about getting you water soon. It might help if you're feeling a little parched. I was just wondering if you happen to notice the young woman who lives here, in what direction she might have gone.
A young voice shouts up from within the tree, "I'm up here, you dumbass!"
I'll look up, well, hello up there.
The tree goes, "Why, yes, she's inside of me right now."
Subtitles? Footnote? Explanation?
That's what the tree says.
Could you? So I heard a voice up in the branches of a little boy.
Yeah, no, it was Lizzie up there.
Oh, Lizzie.
Or not Lizzie, Leila up there. You
Or
look
Leila.
up and you can see Leila. But the tree was the one that
Leila,
told
my
you.
dear.
What?
We've been worried about you.
I'm not going inside. Grandma's in there.
Well, I've been in there, and the worst I've gotten is this sweater.
I can't believe you're wearing a sweater. You're an idiot. It's like 1,000 degrees outside.
So here's the thing: if I'm willing to wear a sweater to make your grandmother happy,
You must like pain.
is your grandmother really that bad?
Oh.
What do you mean you don't know?
I guess it's your opinion or not. Whatever. I don't like her.
Why don't you like her?
She doesn't treat me like a person. She treats me like an incapable infant. She is embarrassing. She makes me rub her legs, and they're gross.
All true, all true. Well,
And she
Brother
says mean
Morton
things
rubbed
about
her leg.
Dad.
She what?
She says mean things about Dad all the time. She never says anything nice about him. And she's always telling me to be a proper lady. Proper ladies don't study magic. Proper ladies just cook and make cookies. She does make good cookies, though.
Well, maybe you could make cookies together.
I don't want to make cookies.
Maybe
I want to
that's
summon
you.
demons and cast fireballs.
Well, I mean, who doesn't? But cookies are good too. Especially like chocolate chip where there's like a little bit of salt to go in and blend with the sweet scrumptious. And when they're fresh, piping hot.
Then you make cookies with her. She can't get up in this tree, so she can't bother me.
I will later, but first we need to take care of this whole demon-y thing for you here.
No, it's taken care of. It's not a demon.
It's taken care of,
Yeah.
but there's a portal.
Well, Dad and Mom are going to go fix it.
Oh, okay. So you're all good, demon inside you, everything's fine there?
Well, you see, as the cycle of the moon comes, so do the pains. At least that's what Friar Morton Bixby tells me. He told me that at the beginning, when Martha created everyone, Malchus, in a jealous rage of her power, caused demons to appear inside of all the women of the world to punish Martha for making all the things that he didn't like. And so, as the moon turns, so do the demons inside our bellies, and they scrape us, and they pull us, and they make us hurt from the inside, and that's where the blood comes from. And that's where the pain comes from. But Martha, in her kindness, prevented it from happening until we were old enough and strong enough to deal with it. And I guess I'm just old enough and strong enough to deal with it now. But I don't like it. It's dumb, and Malchus is stupid.
Yes. Brother Morton Bixby means well, but he can't make ice without a recipe. So
There's not a recipe
you
for
said
ice. You just make it
summon,
cold.
You said you were summoning something. Were you do casting spells? Was this all in a dream, or were you actually?
No, I
like,
tried to summon a demon, but it didn't work. It never works. I'm not strong enough yet.
And then this portal came the next day,
Yeah.
and then there was blood all over the walls because that's not usually how the moon cycles work.
Well, I got scared and I thrashed about and it splattered and spread and kicked on the walls.
Yucky.
Yes, there's the Brother Morton Bixby version, but Tell you what, in 5 years, when you turn 18, we'll take you down to the club, and we'll give you a different education about what it means to be a woman.
This is going to be a whole nother quest. I'm smelling some PvP in a couple of years.
Not until you're 18.
Well, if we're still playing Shenanigans in 5 years, that'll be interesting.
If our characters are still alive in 5 years.
Yeah.
That'll be
Why
impressive.
wouldn't Curry still be alive in 5 years?
I don't
We're going
know.
to talk to the wrong tree someday.
Maybe Elizabeth will hear you talking to her daughter like this and just kill you.
I just figure, she can go into the male club and, and not get all this
Yeah, but
traumatizing stuff that Brother Morton fed her.
yes.
Maybe
Anyway,
grow up to have like a, normal relationship with her body and other people.
Are you saying Morton doesn't have a healthy relationship with his body?
all right. So Grandma comes out back, going, "Morton, where did you go, Morton?" And then she turns around and goes, "Is that you, Morton?" Squinting and covering her eyes at you, looking at you, Curry. "Your tea is getting
yeah.
cold. Let me heat it up for you again."
Absolutely, I'll be right in. I thought I saw a glimmer of reflection, so I came out here to see if the glasses had fallen out here. If maybe you dropped them on the way in. Let me scout around a little bit. I'll be right in for some lovely tea.
You're
So I
such a
have
good man.
I gotta tell you, I'm feeling very naughty today. Could I have 2 cubes of sugar?
Oh, if you insist, but that's not good for your health.
Just between us.
You're going to get even fatter, Now,
Oh, I know.
I should tell you, it's really not my place, but if you just eat smaller portions, then you won't be so fat. Just all you have to do is eat smaller portions. Just eat less food. It's very easy. I don't know what you're doing.
See, I try, but my particular religious order is really repressive and leads me to have a very unhealthy relationship with pretty much anything inside me, leading to this horrible eating disorder, which is the only way I can feel human again. Any sort of joy.
Part
But
of a
I
cult?
take your advice.
Are you part of a cult?
Well, I've been worshiping Martha.
Oh,
But
the
I'm
mother.
thinking
She's
about-
wonderful. Why would you say such bad things about the mother? You know what?
Well,
Come over here. You need a spanking, Morton. Let me just get a switch. And she starts looking around and pulls up a little stick. Starts kind of heaving herself in your direction.
I have something to do, but trust me, I will come back.
No,
And you
you're
can give
getting
me
a
double
switching now.
punishment.
Morton, bend over. I can't. Bend over, Morton. Let me switch you.
I'll be right back, and then you can issue double.
Oh,
punishment.
you're not getting a
Slow
Morton.
down. And I'll look up at Leila and go. I will go around back over to Shenanigans.
Okay, she chases after you as best as she
I
can,
figure I
but
can
you
outpace
pretty
her.
quickly outpace her.
Yes.
And we get
So
back
I'll
to
head back to Shenanigans.
I totally forgot what we were doing at Shenanigans.
you guys were dragging
On
the
the
Kobold Congo line into the woods.
Oh, I thought we were throwing them into the portal. I thought we agreed on that.
No.
No, you didn't want. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I did want that to happen. Come on now.
All right.
But between
And
me
I
and
will
the sheriff,
head back over to Shenanigans. I will take off the sweater. I will fold it neatly. In fact, I will even run up to my room real quick, as I have for my sewing supplies and everything. Get a little bit of ribbon, tie a bow on it, and then I will go find Brother Morton Bixby.
Okay.
Have we finished with the
Yes.
dumping the kobolds in the woods?
You have
I think we also
finished-
took the drunk ones as well. The ones that had passed out in the alley from drinking all the starleaf juice.
Yeah, half of them
Maybe
are
they wanna
unconscious
close
now. The other half are just, exploring the world around them, and it's
So we just deposit them in the
way
woods a couple of
different.
miles out of town and
Sure.
head on back.
All right. So I find Brother Morton Bigby.
Well,
There.
as
The
you're
whole
coming
party reunites.
downstairs, you see Morton and Yosafat and Naina and the sheriff coming in, and as you guys are just about to say something, a strange noise is outside. Look,
What happened to the orb, by the way? Is it
Oh,
still
it's-
stuck? To
it's just underneath the plank that's been lifted up. It's just
okay,
sitting
so
on the
it
dirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There's a
So, we-
strange noise coming from outside.
So I'm going to ignore that for the moment. Brother Morton, two things. First
Did you
off,
hear that? I don't ignore
Yes,
the noise.
yes. We're going to take care of that right away, though. First off, this.
Oh shit! It's goblins.
from the
Says
mother.
the
Can you
sheriff.
describe the noise, Neil?
The
You
sheriff
describe
says
it.
it's goblins, and it sounds like kind of like flapping, like flippers.
All right.
Like
I'm
a-
hoisting my shield. I guess I can listen to what Rob has to say while he's doing that.
I want to walk outside and
number
look at it
one.
while Kira's talking.
Okay.
Number one, here is a sweater that Lizzie's mother has made and presented just for you, and it is amazing. And I think you are the only one who can possibly wear it. Number one, because you're the only one who can possibly wear it, and number two, because you have your spell protecting you from the ravages of evil. So if you could put this on and go see her.
Hell, there was no magic.
Number two,
The
she's
blessings of
awoken,
Martha.
and she is asking for you, and she very, very much wants to see you right now. She was demanding you.
Yes, I tend to have that effect on older women.
Yes,
Guys, there's goblins here. There's
You
12
work
of them.
as a man.
Guys! The sheriff is
Alright,
shouting
so I've
at you.
strapped on my shiny new shield. It's an oak shield, but it's got brass like fixings, and it's shaped like Martha's holy symbol, which, as we all know, is two. Actually, why don't I find the shape tool? Two interlocking golden rings.
Am I
Let's
on
see
the
here.
right page? Where are we looking?
Just draw it all over your map.
Okay, draw it on the map.
Let's see, can I copy and paste? No, I guess I got to draw two. So they may be slightly lopsided. Oops.
Two interlocking rings.
You can keep describing while I get this
Okay.
sorted out.
There are 12 goblins coming your way. They've got weapons at their sides. They're not wearing any armor. They're just wearing light shirts, loincloth, short shorts, belts with short swords on them, and coin purses jingling loudly. The lead one, who's a little bit taller than the others, said, "That's not right. What?"
Two interlocking brass rings, and then you've got to have the stud in the center to hold the open side.
The symbol of Martha. Those rings are supposed to be vertical. What have you done?
Well, maybe the guy misunderstood and mounted them sideways, or maybe it is vertical. Maybe I hoist it vertically.
Ryan, what have you done to my world?
Okay.
All right, that's enough of that. The lead goblin says in some broken common, "Casino, we come gamble, make fortune."
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. We're going to take care of that for you.
How many goblins did you say?
Let me lead
12.
you to it's as you know, sometimes these doings are a little bit frowned on. I kind of nudge towards the sheriff. So I'm going to take you to the undisclosed location where the casino is. And why don't I do that? Father Morton, why don't you go take care of the grandmother, since you're so very good with her?
Casino at famous
Yes, I'm
Shenanigans
gonna lead you to
bar.
We had to
Casino's
move.
actually-
I sort of point my finger over, like, quietly to the sheriff. We got found out. We had to move it to a new location.
Charisma
Johnny
check there,
Law
Rob.
had a little
Charisma
thing to
check.
say about that.
Give me
Charisma
that.
check.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Got to beat a 25. Ooh, just barely. Okay. The goblin nods, turns around, and the goblin says, "It seems the sheriff has stopped the casino. We cannot gamble at the famous Shenanigans, but perhaps we can still take Desmond's money. Let us go follow this buffoon to his concealed location." And he turns back to you and says, "Show away."
All right, so I'm going to lead them over to the back door, hoping to run into my staff that hasn't arrived yet.
Someone is trying to say something and cutting out, I think?
Am I having issues again?
No, you're fine. I think
Oh, okay.
Ryan might have been trying to say something. Well, whatever. We'll keep going.
All right.
Yeah, your staff
All right.
still hasn't shown up yet.
So I'm going to head over to the back door and head in there and
Okay.
lead the goblins in and also see where my staff is.
Sure. So while you're doing that, Yosafat, Nana, and Friar Morton Bixby, you're probably, I'm just assuming, like cleaning up and making the bar a little bit nicer or something like that. When who else?
We lost Ryan.
Yeah. When who else comes in through the front door other than Cogwrench Hammerbench, the resident tinker of the area? And he comes in, hands on his hips, and goes, "It seems that you've had a mess on your hands. I hope this hasn't put a damper in any of your plans, but I need a favor to ask of you. This might take us over some lands." He's a gnome. Gnomes speak in rhyme. For those of you who haven't met our gnomes yet.
Well, man, tell me what it is you need, man. Like, I guess I'm in the business of helping people. Like, what's your favor, man?
It seems one of your pesky little kobolds has stormed my cart and torn it apart. They've taken the wheels, and I don't know, but we should find and whip them with eels. Electric
Wow,
eels. That will give
Whipping
them a
them with
shock.
eels?
Do you actually have a whip? Because I'm looking for one right now.
Whips I have aplenty, but first we must find the missing... Plenty.
Well, since I couldn't kill kobolds earlier today, I will join you.
Excellent, most excellent. Have you seen any wagon wheels lying about? They have taken them, and I intend to beat them upon their snout.
Have we
I
seen
seen
wagon
wagon
wheels
wheels?
getting rolled in here for the casino?
Absolutely. There's a whole bunch of them inside the casino.
I guess we just start pointing them out. Like,
Yeah.
hey, man, any of these yours? Like, here?
Ah! That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I guess that this will do it. Come, follow me. And he grabs some wagon wheels and starts rolling them outside, or gets one and starts rolling it down the street.
I get the other and roll with him.
Yeah, there are 4 wheels, so I guess...
I grab
Yeah.
one of the other 4.
Nana?
I'll take one.
Okay, we're just going to say Ryan does it too. And you guys roll these wheels down the street into his cart. It's a big empty cart. There's an ox at the front of it. It has little bricks stacked up on either side of it, and the wheels have been taken off. He shakes his head and goes, "Oh, I say, in the time that I've been away, it seems that they've taken my juicer. My greatest invention. And we are now fucking mosquitoes. We are now...
In suspension.
Yes. They've taken my juicer, and this is not something that we would like to have done. Have you seen any of those pesky dogs about?
Yeah, man, there's like 40 of them. They're all like crystallized, man, in like the woods, man. You want to see them? They're kind of cool looking, man. Like, you could just stare at them for a while.
I
They
do,
all,
I
like,
do.
crack-
Take me too.
Yeah, man. I will, man. Come on, follow me. We just dragged him out here with a bunch of oxen earlier, man. It was crazy. I guess I'll lead him to the conga line of diamondized kobolds.
Okay. Oh, now you guys are in the wrong order. We'll fix it.
Yeah, sorry. Everyone in the house decided to log onto their iPads at the same time, and the router just can't handle it.
It's all right. There we go.
So
We're in
did
the
Rob
next
get
one.
us killed by goblins yet?
No. Cogwrench Hammerbench, the gnome, came by, and you are helping him put together his cart because the kobolds stole the wagon wheels off of his cart to use as tables. And now you guys are taking him out into the forest where you've dragged all the kobolds so he can examine them.
Okay. What happened to the goblins?
Kuri is taking the goblins to his other casino,
Good.
and the sheriff has gone away.
So we split the party again?
Split the party again. Today's the day where it's okay to split the party. And
There's
nothing
too
bad will
much
happen.
going on.
Yes. So you take them. Well, actually, just take it away, Josephat.
All right, man. I lead him up to the thing here and said, feel free to like examine these guys, man. Like these are all of them. We piled them all up here and put them on the orb, man, to freeze them, man. If you find what you're looking for, go ahead and grab it, man.
He walks up and down the line, and goes, "Oh, I've never seen so many kobolds all stuck together. I wonder what
I told
happens
you, man. It's a wonder.
if we tickle them with a feather." He produces a feather from his pack, and no. How about a hammer? He gets a hammer and cracks one of the kobolds, and its hand like breaks and falls off to the ground. He's like,
Nice.
Careful, man.
tosses
Gotta
the hammer into
pick
the
it up
woods.
and put it back, man. You don't want to break them, man. When they come back, it'll suck.
Well, they
we can
took
kill
my
them.
juicer. And I wish we could find a way to get them a little looser. Can we warm them up so they can speak? Can
Maybe,
we get
man.
them
Try
hit over the
rubbing them,
head so
man.
they're a little weak?
Friction, like it'll do it.
What are you
Yeah.
doing, messing with these unconscious kobolds, you freak?
He goes up and starts rubbing the kobolds, trying to warm them up, and goes, "This isn't working fast enough. This is
You-
quite tough.
Man, I guess
want
it's
them
got to be
conscious?
connected to the orb. That's unfortunate, man.
I need their mouths to be looser because I need to find out what happened to my juicer."
Let's throw him in the portal.
A capital idea, my friend. That might solve the problem in the end. Here, help me heave ho. Come on. Don't dilly-dally,
one
let's
up.
blow.
Well, I'd
I
love
pick
to
one
stay.
up and I throw him over my shoulder.
Well, they're all stuck in one big line together. They're frozen. It's a
We need
solid
team
block
oxen
of
in there
kobolds.
previously.
That's like 20 feet long.
While
needed
I'd
an
love to
ox to move
stay and play with kobolds all day, I've got a grandmother to slay. So I think I'm needed elsewhere.
I'll tell you what, little Rhymy man.
Boys have fun.
I bet you're a tinker, right? Like, man, there's this orb thing, man, that, like, turned them to this. I bet if you examine that orb thing, man, you could probably figure out how to undo this. Why don't I show it to you, man?
Are you insane? I'm not a follower of the arcane. I work with
But you're
science and
dumb, right?
tools.
Like,
I do not deal with
exactly.
those crazy fools.
All right, man. It's the thought, man.
No. Can we find a way to separate these kobolds?
You have a chisel?
He reaches behind and pulls a chisel out of his belt. Goes over and finds the
No.
hammer he got.
No. Oh, God.
Just get aim between, each kobold.
This might be a little fun. Do you think anyone would miss one? He goes up to like near one of their hands and starts chiseling in between them rapidly.
I think Morton's gone. I'm frankly surprised you guys convinced him to walk this far out into the forest again. Anyways,
All right, he chisels the kobolds apart. It looks like he actually gets a nice cut, and the kobold, like the hand that was on the other guy's shoulder, comes off, and it doesn't like break the kobolds into pieces. And you now have one separate, individual, movable kobold.
All right. Let's throw him in the portal real quick.
I've been wanting to try that all day. Yeah, man. Let's get some
Hell
rope.
yeah. Fucking kobolds.
You can touch them, apparently. He's been touching them without turning to stone. It seems only if it's
We wanna
attached
pull
to
him back
the...
afterwards, right, man? Or do we just want to chuck him in and see if he comes back on his own?
No, you know what? I'm sure we still have rope, right? Let's just throw him in and pull him out.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. I like that idea.
All right. You guys go to fetch some rope, and let's flip over to Morton Bixby in the meantime, who goes back to Grandma's house.
Yeah. It's probably a ways, though.
No, not from where you guys were. It's about equidistant to the bar.
Okay.
So you get to Grandma's house, or Desmond's house, Lizzie's house.
Grandma's taking over.
Yeah. And you come inside, and Grandma is there.
Did I wind up with the sweater?
Yes.
Yes, I gave it to you. It has a bow and everything.
Are you wearing
I
the
guess I'll
sweater?
I gave it to you, Bo. I told you to wear it.
It fits perfectly, as if she had measured you and everything.
Awesome.
Um,
So I'm wearing that over my burlap robe.
Right. You step in, and she goes, "Oh, Morton! I can't believe you left me like that! Get over here!
So sorry. There was an emergency at the bar.
No, get over here and lean over this couch! Right now,
I
Morton!
approach skeptically. What is it? Is this?
Morton! Don't defy me!
No, ma'am. I wouldn't dream of it. What's going on with the couch?
Bend over, Morton. You're just as bad as that Desmond. I don't know what Lizzie sees in him. Do you lean over the couch?
I bend over.
She swats you on the butt over and over again with a stick.
Oh my!
There! That had better teach you.
I'm wearing like several layers of fabric. It probably didn't even feel like anything.
Maybe, but she's an expert swatcher. She's been swatting kids for a while now.
I take notes. That's one of the lessons they teach us clerics of Martha.
Now,
And yeah,
you must take back all those horrid things you said about the mother. She is wonderful.
I am a sworn brother of the mother. What horrible what did I say exactly?
Don't talk back to me, young man. And she swats you across the face with like a stick.
No, ma'am.
Now!
Of course not.
Your tea has gotten cold. Sit here while I make you some more. And she heats up your tea.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything in particular that you wanted to do with her, or you were just following?
No.
Okay.
Maybe secretly hoping I get another switching.
Did you find my glasses?
Are your glasses missing?
My brain's not that bad. We were looking for them out back. Did you find them, or did you not?
No, not yet. Why don't I have another look?
Give me a perception check.
I'll start looking around the house. I doubt she's gone outside. But you never know. Perception, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Nope.
Nope. Well then, in that case, won't you go down to Joey's and get me a glass of whiskey? I don't like the drinks Desmond serves. He always buys the cheap stuff. That Joey's a real good fellow. His drinks are quite nice. Glass of
Are you
whiskey.
sure you wouldn't? You know, milk is much better for you. And I pull out a wineskin.
Don't sass me, boy. I said whiskey.
Right,
A double. Neat.
right away.
And hurry back! I need to bake a cake before Lizzie gets home.
I guess I scurry off to. Is Joey's or Desmond's closer?
Desmond's is closer, Joey's is further.
I go to Shenanigans. Grab a bottle of whiskey from the
Okay.
bar.
Alright. So, Yosafat and Nana, you have gotten some rope. You have tied your kobold to it. You are at the portal.
Keep home, man. Let's get it
Chuck
done.
him in. Chuck him in. I start chanting that. Oh wait, am I the one carrying him? I chuck him in.
I think the two of you heave Hoem
I think
together.
in concert effort, we chuck him in, holding
One,
on to the length of rope.
2, 3.
All right. He goes whew, and disappears through the portal.
With the rope attached to him.
Yes.
All right.
As it catches fire.
All right.
On 10 Mississippi, we pull him back in.
Mississippi.
It's Mississippi. I think in this world it's 1 Wicquan 3 Entra. 2 Wicquan the
Or we could just say the name of the county: East, West End, Dead End, Sausageville, Best.
I don't know. The last 4 or 5 weeks, everyone's been calling it Berkshire. I successfully changed the name back because people.
No.
Yes, it's been changed. No one has called it by that in months. It's no longer its name. I have been victorious in the end.
Wasn't there a little sign that said Desu on the map? Where'd that go?
I got rid of it before today's episode because people stopped calling it Desu. It's now back to Berkshire. It's back to its true and rightful name.
But everyone loves Dead End, Sausageville, USA.
All right, so you're waiting and waiting, and then through the portal crawls something else.
Oh fuck!
You made a sacrifice to the fire gods.
I pull on the rope like
Holy
real fast.
fuck.
This crawls through the portal. It's about 5 feet long in total length, so it's only coming up to about 2 feet. It does have a decent-sized spear on it, though.
Wait, it's how tall? Like you said, 5 foot length. So how
5
tall
foot
is it?
length, so its head, not including the weird antler-like things, is about 2.5 feet off the ground.
Oh, it's a baby.
What do you guys do? What are your instant
Whoa,
reactions?
man, you look really different
it's
from
like-
when you went in, man. You okay?
Nana, what
I mean-
do you do?
Wait, how tall is your character? Can you just like kick it if it's only 2.5
Yeah,
feet?
I'm like 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna run with the rope and see what happened with the kobold. So I'm gonna run away with the rope,
Okay.
still pulling it, like
Nana
backwards,
runs.
but backwards though, so like no attack of opportunity.
Right.
And see what happens there. And I yelled, "Yo, Josephat, kick that thing!" I was about to say Joseph
You want me
Stalin.
to kick it? All right, man. Well,
Oh, dude, don't kick me!
Whoa, what? It
Well, you don't
Ox.
want me to kick you? I'm getting confused here, man. Like, are
No,
you okay? You
don't
look a
kick
lot
me.
different from when we threw you in, man.
I am not the thing that you threw in there.
Whoa.
At this
man.
point, Nana, your rope comes back out, and there's it's burned off.
nice.
Yeah, that little
I say that in
critter.
game, just nice.
That little critter is burned up.
That's unfortunate, man. Whoa.
Yeah.
So, like, what are you, man?
I'm a salamander. Why are you throwing things into my home?
Well, he was all icy, man, and like
Dude,
your
now
home's
he's-
hot, man, and we thought it would like thaw him out, man, and he come back.
It thawed him and burned him. He's dead. Dead.
How quick
dead,
did it
dead.
happen? We gotta take a measurement for the next throw in.
Whoa! Don't throw stuff in my house.
We just need to thaw them, that's all. I swear, we
Look,
just need
look.
to get one thawed out and alive.
Hey, man, it's rude to throw things in his house. Like, how'd you like
Thank
it if
you.
you were sitting there sleeping or eating or whatever, and then some random dog creature came flying at you? Like, maybe we shouldn't throw him in, man. I didn't realize this was home, man.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't either, but his door to his home is making it unbearably hot. Look at my hotness in this.
What are you talking about? It's cold out here. It's cold.
Well, can you close your portal then?
Nah, Desmond's still inside, man. Just stop
that's
throwing
true.
shit in.
So you saw Desmond? You're friends with him now?
Jasmine and I have been buddies for a while. I gave him a special access to open the portal to my house whenever he needs.
Oh man, he's just trying to get away from his mom, man, or his wife's mom. I can't keep that part straight.
How's he staying alive in there?
You know, Desmond, he's always got some trick up his sleeve. He's got some sort of rings that keeps him cool when it's hot, prevents him from burning alive. And his
That
wife have
son
a
of a
matching pair. I don't know how the orc does it, though. Wish he wouldn't. He's freeballing like mad.
All right, man. I won't throw any more things in your home, man. I'm sorry. Like I didn't realize it was your home, man.
It's all right.
We
It's all
thought it
right.
was a portal to an open area, not a house. We're sorry.
No, it's my house, man. It's my guest bedroom. By the way, having seen whatever that was thrown in there, Desmond asked me to ask you, is Shenanigans okay?
Tell him all's well. That ends.
Well, like define okay, man. Like
He is not
it's
going to be happy to hear
Shenanigans
that.
Is fine. Shenanigans is fine. It'll be fine. It's fine.
You
Fine.
better get it fine before he comes home.
Do you know how much time we have?
He looks around. I'm not sure how things work in this plane of existence. It's only my second time out here. God, it is cold. And he starts shaking, warming himself up. But I would expect he's got a couple more hours, at least on our side. I don't know. Something about monsters coming through town and getting in the way of things and needing to get out of Dodge before the monsters cause too many problems. Which is weird. Desmond's usually pretty good about that stuff. He helped us overthrow a horrible monster that came through our part. So if there's something out here that's pissing Desmond off or scaring him, it's got to be frightening.
I think we met her. She made a sweater, man. Can you imagine that?
Oh, do you have one? I am cold. Jesus. How do you stand it out
I
here?
know someone who has one, man. Like if you just wait here, man.
No,
like,
I'm going.
I'll go get it.
I'm getting back in. I'm going back home.
Oh, all right, man.
Goodbye, little man person thing.
Whoa, dude. Like, what's your name, man?
I'm Joe. What's your name?
I'm Yosefat. They call me Farseer, man. Do you have herbs in there, man? Like special ones?
Herbs.
I've never been to a plane of fire.
No, that sort of stuff happens out here. We don't... I think I know... we don't have anything that grows. We don't have any plants. Maybe the earth elemental plane. Or the earth plane.
That's cool, man. I'll check that out next time there's a big rocky portal, man.
Yeah. We have cool crystals and rocks. We got these fire crystals. They're pretty fun. You can
We
like
got some,
stack them,
ice
make cool
crystals,
blocks.
man. They're pretty cool.
Ice. Whatever. I gotta
That's
go.
why we threw them in here.
It's getting
All
cold.
right, man.
It's getting cold.
Later, Tanny.
All right. He steps back through the portal. And why don't we flip over to Kuri, who has gone to the back door?
All right. So we arrive. I'm guessing Crewbarb never delivered the message, and the staff is all here.
The staff is all here. Crewbarb is...
Or
getting-
Flip Flop. Whoever it was I sent. I sent one of them
You
over
said
here, right?
Crewbarb. Crewbarb is here, and he is
Okay.
sitting and watching the show. It's not really the show. It's it's early in the day. It's practice time right now. So he's
Yeah.
watching the practice sessions, and he's got a big plate in front of him.
Well, hello there, Crewbarb.
He looks up and how Corey, how you find me?
You're exactly at the place that I told you to go to.
Which is the place you'd never look.
And yet, here I am.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Uh-oh.
Did you deliver the message?
Yes, cook, come and make food. I was testing food. Test food. Make sure good for customer. is good food.
Rhubarb, if I
It's
can't
good food.
count on you, how will I be able to take you on wonderful adventures with carts full of wine?
The goblins push their way past you and start go. You have a casino aspect to this place, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They push past you and immediately make for the tables.
Yeah, in fact, I even took, when I conceived of the character, engineering proficiency specifically for designing gambling machines.
Okay.
Roulette wheels,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera.
So they immediately go and start gambling their life savings away. Crewbarb takes the opportunity as all the goblins pushing past to try and sneak and weasel past you. If you'd like to make a grab at him, you can make an attack roll or a dex check to try and get your hand on him.
Rhubarb? No. I'm not going to just go reaching for him.
No, he slips between the mass of goblins, scampers between them, and is up the staircase and fleeing from your sight.
All right, we'll deal with that later. Got other things to deal with. So, number one, I'll go take stock of who's here, et cetera, et cetera. And I'll let the Unsullied put them on notice that we've got some goblins. They're a little bit armed, and they might, the Unsullied might need to kind of be on extra duty here. I need to I'll just let them know, I need 2 of the dancers who want to make a little extra today for a little while. And also some of the workers who were working on things, if I could get a couple of them together, the fanatical followers thing. I just need a little work crew. We've been working on expanding the casino and everything. I could just sort of borrow a little work crew there.
Okay. You can gather them. I mean, it's your casino.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I go to the 2 dancers. All right, so first off, Desmond's mother-in-law has come. We need to make sure that she is having a wonderful time. So I would be most appreciative, there'll be a little bonus in there for you, if the 2 of you could, we've got a number of costumes, there in the back. If the 2 of you could, get something kind of fancy, butlerish, gentlemanish, whatever. And for today, and I know it's a little, asking a lot, but basically pretend to be butlers waiting on and serving this woman.
And you're asking this of your soldiers?
No,
Reference,
the
these are
dancers.
kobolds, right?
The dancers.
These
Who
all
are
kobolds?
former soldiers.
No, these are all humans. Well, there's some regular dancers too, remember?
Right, I forgot about the regular dancers. Okay.
What is your? These must have quite the payroll.
Well, that's why I figure like the money that the place makes goes into paying everything off.
Yeah, it pretty much just is self-sustaining, but doesn't
Yeah.
produce any income. All right, some of them offer to come with you, but they want triple fees if they're going to be butlers. So that's going to cost you 3 gold to get them for the day.
Absolutely, and just make her feel like a queen. Cater to her every whim. And does Chef have any assistant chef or anybody that helps him out in the kitchen?
Yeah, he's got an assistant.
All right, could I borrow him for a while? Do you think, Seagal, that you could spare him for a while and he could come over and help cook for Madame?
Sure. But if these goblins are going to be here, I will need more help. Where's little goblin friend? Little kobold
Track him
friend.
down and send him over. I'm sure he'll be happy to work for meatballs.
Oof. So busy. Goblins, they do not care about quality, they just care quantity. Much harder.
Yes, I'm sure, though, Seagal, that you can handle this, and I have no doubt that should they get out of hand, after insisting over and over again that you're really just a chef, you'll be able to deliver any, flying roundhouse kicks that need to be done in order to keep the goblins alive. So, go gather a work crew from the people that are working on expanding the casino upstairs, and let's head back. And keeping an eye out for Krubarb, who's probably, in his genius, decided to go hide at Shenanigans now.
Okay. We're at just about our last break here, so why don't we take our last break? I think we're going to finish this up pretty quickly once we come back, because you've completed just about everything. You've sorted almost everything out. There's just a few little loose ends.
Oh, I have something I'm going to take care of here.
Oh, wonderful. So why don't we
Once
see
I
you
find out
guys?
from everybody that we've been had.
Why don't we see everybody on the other side? Bye-bye.